Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. After yesterday's update, we now have these things in the world, and we will first take a look at this, and then we will go to what these things lead to, basically. It's weird on what sometimes the guys from Keen concentrate. There, I had the feeling there was a bit of criticism after yesterday's update that they should concentrate on different stuff than on this. I think it's a neat idea. We now have unknown signals, and these unknown signals lead to small, basically, packages that fly around in the world. And in these packages, you can find some items, and you can grind them down if you want and get even more stuff. So that's pretty nice. But the main thing about these packages is, and we will give me a sec until we arrive there, flying is still hard. Man! Yeah, and the next thing is the frequency with that these packages show up is sometimes a bit weird because having yes, caught it. Sometimes they fly away, so that's a good thing to use my magnetic clamp here in the front to just so. This is one of the packages. They have different looks, and you can see there's a, I think that's a cargo container on there. Oh, there's a drill in there. That's neat. And the main thing is this button. So if you press that, you get this thing. You get special content. Special content usually is stuff like skins, or it is at the moment just skins. So you can get better skins for your suit, for your helmet, for the different parts of your suit, and you can get skins for your tools. So there is a chance to get some. There's not always, so you don't always get. Am I still using my no? So there's just a chance to get special items. With the frequency that these things show up, it's a good thing just to have a chance, because I have one roughly popping up every, don't know, 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes, and if it would be that in every one of these things there is neat skins, I would burn through the few skins that you can get within, don't know, 2 hours or so. At the moment, it seems there are 33 skins that I don't know if that also includes the developer skins. There's an extra skin for the developers of the game. We will take a look at that in a second. Let us go to the second signal and see if we can find something. Yesterday I played a few minutes, and the only thing that I could find was one skin for my rifle. It's a cow skin. We will take a look at that. I have already 2 complete sets. The veteran set, I like that pretty much, and the medieval set, that skins for the parts of your suit. That has to do with me having played a lot of Space Engineers, and me having medieval engineers. So that's why I get them. So let us take a look. Yesterday I found 10, 12 of these unknown signals, and again I just had one thing popping up there. So good. Let us slow down. I wanted to see if I can get rid of... Yes, I can get rid of this thing. I have 2 pink things flying through the world. Okay, I need that because I want to get the next one. So these unknown signals, or these boxes, have different forms. They also mostly come with a parachute. That's the other new thing that's in the game. The parachute. I did a lot with the parachutes. We will deal with them later, I would say. So, I'm getting better with this. So the parachute is basically the same thing that I used in my egg drop video, for example. It's the implementation of a mod, and the mod author worked with them, so it's not that they just stole, air quotes, the mods. No, it's they worked with him, implemented that, and I think that's the cooler thing that they implemented. For me, I'm not this hunting down skins type in survival. By the way, this only works in survival. Let us see what we get. And no special items. So we will paint this again and let the built-in repair system deal with it. And now we go to a medical room and take a look at the... Oh, it already falls apart. Come on. Deal with that. I'm... Again, I like the parachute is a thing I like a lot more than just the skin thing. By the way, you can trade them on the Steam store. These are basically trading cards. So there is a market for this. I'm a bit, let us say, careful, because I don't know to what this leads. There is even talks, and I appreciate that this is pretty open talk, but there's even talk of adding in a store so that you can just buy the skins. Marek Rosa, the boss of Keen Software House, basically made a blog post about that. You can find it on the update video, and maybe if I think about it and remember it, I will link it in the description. So Marek Rosa basically said that if the people want it, then it's easy to implement a store where you can just buy the skins. At the moment, you can buy them basically on this Steam trading card market. Never understood that, never used it. There's the next signal. So I took a look at that yesterday, and they found, don't know, skins ranging from 20 European cents, so euro cents, and to €1 or so. It's, I don't know. I haven't seen if there's big fluctuation for the cooler skins out there. Don't know. Certain things you can't sell. For example, I can't sell my medieval suit because again, you can just get that by having medieval engineers. The thing about it is I like that the guys of Keen Software House have a form of earning more money, so keeping the game and the update cycle going. But again, the we will I this word microtransactions is in when it comes to video games, it has a very very bad connotation. Is that the right word? So people, if you throw the word microtransactions into the mix of a video game, immediately everybody screams, and sometimes that's rightfully so. Here we might just have to trust Keen to not, don't know, hide something like ammo behind microtransactions. I don't think that that will happen, but it don't know. It's the weird paranoia that immediately comes up. So this is the new customization screen. You can see it when you start the game. You can go in there too. I'm at the moment wearing the veteran suit, so just to see the difference between the suits. This is the just the normal suit. The veteran suit looks a bit more worn out, let's say it that way, and I pretty much like it that way. We could also use the the gloves for that, but I'm using the medieval gloves. I like them a bit more, by the way. I think we can, yes, we can use the animations in here. That's neat. I like it. You can still color it. There is also I don't know. Yesterday there was a stream, Zocli, or the not Zocli, the Keen, how's that called? The Keen stream basically. Zocli and Merrick showed us some of the skins and all that stuff. I shouldn't do that, by the way. I'm in open space. There is this, by the way. The helmet is pretty nice. I might just use that. You can't color this. That's the only problem with the medieval helmet. There's a lot. There's smiley things and cow and whatsoever. And again, you can also change your tools out. Have the normal tools, then have these veteran tools and the medieval welders. So there's different skin sets, and they all have tools, they all have boots, they all have all these things. Pretty neat. I don't know why this is a priority towards other things, but when you take a look at there was a bit of criticism there because some people said that, and I will say too, maybe prioritize other things than skins. On the other hand, again, if it helps Keen to make a bit of money, the money, as far as I understood it, is generated. So if you trade on this market for the Steam trading cards, Keen gets a share of the money that you trade. So that's what I understood. I no problem with it. So the again, I don't want to sound totally negative. I have this slight suspicion that there could be, don't know, that the weird paranoia that microtransaction lead to something bad. I'm watching too much Jim Sterling. Maybe he always finds these things that where microtransaction definitely went bad, and yeah, there must be some good examples out there. Don't know. Let us take a look at this one. The problem with this now is that these signals might distract me from finding other stuff. Again, I still need materials, although now with this system there's materials coming in, and good ones. These drones have thrusters. This one, for example, has I know that this one has a thruster somewhere, so it might just fly away. Yes. Let us press the button and see if we are lucky. No, we're not. Now this thing is drifting. Come on. And now we just... I tend to just push them towards the... No! Yes. It basically ran out of energy or so, and now it just coasts. I will push it towards the station. I did that with another one that was close to the station, and it just flew basically into the reach of my built-in repair systems. Maybe if that's aimed right, it will do the same. Otherwise, I just let it fly out here. So these things show up all around me. I don't need to go far. And making survival more interesting with these things and have them show up in basically arm's reach every few minutes around your base, that doesn't work. That's one criticism, one real criticism I have about these things. Having them again show up in don't know 4 kilometers range of your base, sitting there then waiting for you to arrive, that's not interesting. That doesn't really bring an interesting factor. See, it's under 2 kilometers, so, and a few minutes after this one, 2 or so. That's not what makes, in my opinion, that's not what makes survival more interesting. There was no ETA given on the new items, like the hydrogen generators and all that stuff. They said they are still coming. I'm not sure. It would be nicer if these things would just show up when you travel, or when there's a real decision to make, go to this or go to that thing. That would be neat. But have them just show up around your base. There's no real... At one point there I might just lose the interest in these things. Not sure. I should stop to ramble. I'm now doing 19 minutes of just talking about these unknown signals. In the future, I will, if I have time and if I have don't know, if it gets me, I will try to get all these things. Don't expect me to make one of these. Okay, I now have every one of them. It's not a thing I like. Skin hunting, achievement huntings, that's not a thing I'm completely into. If I find something nice and some nice skins, I'm happy, but not sure. Good people, sorry for just rambling on again. Did that yes in the last episode, did that now, but I think I had to voice my opinion about this a bit. Not that anybody will hear it, but or anybody that don't know could do something about this. These things are hard coded in, so there's no. That's one thing I really like. They are implemented basically via Steam, so they there's no way to mod them in. For example, they gave the option for modders to make skins and to submit them, and then they might be implemented. People asked about female engineers, and I, there was no real answer given. Maybe in the future there will be a female engineer. I can only hope that at one point this happens. The next thing, don't know. This was a pretty big update for the skins, so we will have to see what when the next big update hits us with more items, more stuff, and hopefully other changes to survival to don't know, make the survival experience a bit more interesting. Good people. That's all for today. Enough rambling. If I have time, I will stream soon again. Otherwise, we see us in the next week, and then with basically regular content building and not having to talk about stuff like that. Good people, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, then please leave a like on the video. Take a look at the description. There is all the links to Twitter, Patreon, my Steam collection, where I basically gathered together all the mods that I like. Yeah, take a look at that. Leave a comment. That's also nice and appreciated. And I hope to see you in the next video. See ya, guys.